Welcome back. In our last demonstration, we looked at how to make this stabile. We looked at Alexander Calder examples, and we talked about how a stabile is put together. We said we wanted it to be nice and solid on the bottom, and we wanted the colors to be one part of the stabile being cool colors, and one part of the stabile being warm colors. And that we would have our warm color pattern and a cool color pattern coming in from the center, or coming out from this edge and working into the center. In this video, we're going to look at making these extra pieces here for our stabile project. And these little pieces are going to end up sliding onto the sculpture. Here is my piece over here. This one goes right onto this edge here. And what we're going to do is you're going to make 6 pieces. And those 6 pieces will go onto your sculpture like this, so that you've got a different look. So you've got the cool colors against the warm colors on your stabile structure, as well as a few little strings hanging down to kind of show that feel of the sculpture having more space and taking up a 3-dimensional space. Okay, so to get started, you're going to have leftover pieces from making your stabile structure. Okay, when we made our stabile, it looked something like this, and we took this piece out and made this into our main stabile piece. Then you're going to have this leftover piece that I told you to save. All right, from this piece you can cut out a bunch of other pieces. Now we've already have this folded in half, so all you need to do is decide what kind of shape you want, and then cut that out. So for example, here I could cut out a piece like this and just round it and turn back and maybe go like that. Then this is going to become 2 pieces if I cut that fold off. So here we go. Here is 2 pieces then that are the same. Okay, once you cut out 2 pieces that are the same, you're going to color them with the same pattern. Okay, so if I've got these 2 pieces here, just like these 2 pieces, and then these 2 pieces. Okay, so you're going to have to make a decision now if you want 2 warm sets or 2 cool sets, because you're going to have 6 altogether. 2 of them are going to be one pattern, 2 of them are going to be the other pattern, and then there's one that's up for grabs. Sorry, it should be like this. And then there's the 2 that are going to be up for grabs. Okay, so to do that, you're just going to take your piece and color it just like you did with your first example. All right, and our first example, which we did the warm and the cool colors, here with warm, here with cool. I'm going to continue this one with cool colors. You're going to do the same kind of pattern that you did on your stabile structure. You're going to start with one color and kind of trace around the edge, the outside edge, like this. And then you're going to create the pattern with the colors and move in towards the center of the shape by changing your color. So there's my green, here's my blue, and of course be neat. Take your time, make sure your colors really fill the space up. There's no little white gaps left over, and then try to make your coloring lines look really neat so that they don't look sloppy. You don't want to scribble, you want to do it in a nice line so that if there's any overlapping, it follows like the outside curve of your shape. You don't want it to be scribbling, because that's just messy. And remember, the first thing people see about artwork is if it's messy or not. If it's messy, they're not even going to waste their time looking at the rest. No matter how cool your shapes are, or how great your balance is, or how great you cut out, if your coloring is sloppy, they're not even going to look at the rest of it because they're not going to waste their time. Okay, so here's my green to kind of continue the pattern. And my last color, blue. All right. Now, to get these onto your Stabile structure, what you're going to do, here's my Stabile. All right. I'm going to peel this piece back just for ease of showing. I took my scissors and I cut a slot right here. You can see where my scissors are right there. And I sliced right into there. Then I wanted this piece to come inside there. So again, I cut a slot in between this piece. And then when you slide those two together, it will create a way for those two to interact there. All right, so I'm going to do that on the other side, demonstrating for you. So here's my other side. I'm going to turn mine around so I can cut it since I'm right-handed. Going to cut right in here. And I'm angling my cut down so that the piece here is going to be sliding up. All right, so I'm going to try to look here. Where did I cut it? I cut it right about there. So I'm going to take the same place and make that same slice there. Okay, notice I only cut in a little bit. And then this one is going to slide right on here. Okay, so that when you're done, you'll have those couple pieces facing up. And you can see those there. Those little pieces facing up or facing to the side. And however you arrange them is up to you. That's your artistic choice. But you must have 6 pieces, and then 2 must be of one color scheme, and 2 must be of the other color scheme, and then you have your free set that you can do. So for this step, you're going to be making sure you've got those pieces together, and you're going to slide them in. You can slide them anywhere. You can slide them in on the side here. You can put them sticking up. You can put them down in the center. You can put them down on the outside edge. Wherever you feel like they look best. They don't even really have to be symmetrical if you don't want. You know, you just have to experiment and see what looks best or what do you think is going to be the neatest. Okay? And that concludes how to make the side slotted structure pieces for our Alexander Calder Mobile project.